And also there is some more breaking news that's coming in where the Home Ministry apparently has been handed over the probe into the blast near the Delhi's Red Fort to National Investigating Agency, India's premier anti-terror agency. And also the Union Home Minister Amit Shah has in fact called for another high-level meeting, and this of course is the third security review meeting by the Home Minister. This of course is the latest bit of information that is now coming in where the Home Ministry has been handed over the probe into the blast near Delhi's Red Fort to the National Investigation Agency and India's premier anti-terror agency. Also, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah has now called for another high-level meeting, and this, of course, will be the third security review meeting by the Home Minister. And joining us with more updates on this, we've got Vyont Siddhant. Siddhant, tell us more.
Well, I'm standing at the location of the blast site. Now the area which was cordoned off has been expanded, and first let me show you the situation on the ground, the presence of the security personnel since yesterday night, and of course you can see the probe is underway. The area where the blast happened has now been covered with white sheets. It's not open to people, and the area of investigation has been expanded as well. But essentially, if we go to what has been happening or transpiring since the morning, we have seen meetings after meetings happening. The Indian Home Minister earlier today held an important meeting at around 11 o'clock where top officials were present. There will be a review meeting as well. Meanwhile, the case has been handed over to the NIA as well, the National Investigative Agency, which will be continuing the probe. But it has been an evolving situation. Few suspects have been zoomed in. We know that the casualty figure is something that, of course, has shocked many people. But the Indian Prime Minister, as he said earlier today from Bhutan, that the culprits, the perpetrators of this blast will not be spared, and also the Delhi police is undertaking all the investigation under the anti-terror UAPA law. So essentially there is the big angle of terrorism, and while we speak, the probe, the investigation is underway, but on ground the situation is first of all precarious. The area where I am standing, where the blast happened, remains close to the general public. The Red Fort is just nearby. If my camera person can again show you, this is a historic place. This is a very touristy place as well. It is closed for next 3 days, and you can see the presence of the security personnel around it. And also the focus, of course, shifts onto the connect in other states as well, especially in the northern Union territory of Jammu and Kashmir. We know that there has been the investigations happening there as well, reports coming from there as well, and comments coming from the political leadership as well. Not only the Indian Prime Minister, but the Defence Minister has also spoken on the same lines, saying that the perpetrators will not be spared.
Indeed, the perpetrators will not be spared. That, of course, is the message that has gone out from the government. But Siddhant, at this moment, do we know as to whether there was a motive as to why such a high-profile location, such as the Red Fort, was in fact chosen to carry out this explosion by these terrorists?
Well, everything is being linked to the Faridabad module. Yesterday morning, we saw that story developing, and then, of course, late evening, the blast happening at the location just behind me. Now, essentially, what is the motive? Who exactly were the people responsible? This is something that the investigative agencies are looking into, and every angle is being probed. But this is, of course, the dominating story here in India, and it's after years that the national capital has seen such kind of blast. In fact, more than a decade that a blast of this nature has been seen. Of course, the injured are being treated just at a hospital nearby to the location where I am standing. And if I talk about this location, this is a location which is very packed at any given time of the day. This is one of the area which has the largest markets in Asia. This place has Red Fort, which is a very touristy location as well. We have seen foreign countries like France, like UK, like US issuing advisories as well, and condolences pouring in from many foreign ambassadors based here in Delhi. And of course, foreign leaders as well. The Sri Lankan president, the Maldivian president, the foreign minister of Ireland, Israel, the prime minister of Nepal, the interim prime minister of Nepal, all have condemned this terrible tragedy, the blast here in the Indian national capital, Delhi.
Indeed. Thank you very much, Siddhant Civil, for joining us with all those updates. They will, of course, come back to you as this story continues to develop. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.